Hey guys, this is Matt Kids1, and today I'm going to be giving you more information in detail about our summer agenda, and I'm going to be going over what types of programming languages we're going to learn over the summer. So first of all, of course, every once in a while, we'll kind of come out with a universal video that will probably be interesting to all of you. But for the programming, we're going to have 2 more C lessons. So the 2 C lessons are going to be, we're going to make like a calculator-ish app, and an app called High-Low. And then we're going to move on to something called Perl, and we're going to have 2 lessons on that. 5 or 6 Java lessons. Java works on everything, but we're going to be using Java for the Mac. And then 10 to 20 Mac or Mac Objective-C programming. So we're going to be programming for the Mac using Objective-C, and then 10 to 20 iPhone Objective-C programming language lessons. So then we're going to have 25 web programming. So that's 25 about. So all these numbers are approximate. So web programming, I mean PHP, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and since Ajax isn't a programming language, I can't say Ajax, but I'm going to be doing JavaScript that's Ajax-y. So, that's our agenda in more detail. I'll have it in the description of the video. Also, I'll just go over what different types of programming language are. There are 2 main types of programming languages: interpreted and compiled. Compiled is something that's interpreted by a compiler, which turns your code into C, into code that can be handled by the processor. So that's compiled. So C is compiled, Objective-C is compiled, everything pretty much that we're going to be learning, you have to compile, and then it's runnable. Then there is another type, interpreted, which is where a program runs your code, processes it while it's running it, and gives you errors while it's running it. So Perl is interpreted. A program called Perl actually reads your file, your Perl script, and it processes it and handles it for you. If we have time, I might be doing a Mac Objective-C based interpreted language that we're going to make ourselves, but that's just a maybe if we have extra time at the end of the year. Summer, anyway. So that's what those 2 are. So interpreted, it doesn't compile, and normally since you're sending interpreted languages between each other, like Perl, you can normally edit the script. Like, I believe that AppleScript is interpreted. So when you send someone like a Perl script, it's normally a .pl file, and you can normally open that up with TextEdit and see the source code because it doesn't compile. With a C program, it's compiled, so when you open it up with TextEdit, you can't really see the source code. So all of the programming languages you're going to be learning during the summer, except for Perl and PHP, HTML, all the web things are compiled. So only Perl and the web stuff is going to be interpreted. So those are the difference between interpreted and compiled. Those are our agenda. Now I'm just going to tell you a few apps I made in Java. Java is what I used to make the original Say. It's what I used to make the original Edit 101, which was kind of bad, I admit. I made a lot of our apps with it, so Java's not half bad. Objective-C is what I use to make pretty much everything, Mac apps, iPhone apps, everything. And I'm working on some major Mac app that will hopefully come out eventually. It's an encryption algorithm that actually works. So I'm going to come out with that eventually. So Objective-C is the main one I use on my Mac. C, I use on Linux. I don't like C++. Bottom line is, I'm not going to teach you C++. There's no reason to use C++. If you can't do it in C, then you should either do it in Objective-C or Java. If you're a Windows guy and you're using C++ on Windows, I'm not going to teach you C++ the Windows way because Microsoft took C++ and edited it. And it's probably C++.net, so if you're hoping on programming in C++ for Windows by learning C from here or C++ from here, you're out of luck. So we're not going to teach C++. It's either C or Objective-C. You have to decide if you want to use classes or not. There's no reason to use C++ if you can use Objective-C, so why do it? So I'm not going to be making any C++ languages. So those are the main languages. C is what I'm focusing on right now. There are two more, like I said earlier. And I know some of you hate C because it's unnecessarily hard, but it's good to get to know C. Because once you know some C, and once you begin to understand it, it'll be easier for you to it'll be way easier to use Objective-C since it's mostly C. It'll be easier for you to use Java. And Java and Objective-C are actually kind of alike in their library-wise. And they'll be easier for you to make iPhone apps. So that's so great. And that's what our agenda is. So thanks for watching Mac Kids in One. This is what our agenda is, and thanks for watching, and goodbye.